The importance of brain health plays a crucial factor in today's day and age. Did you know that 1 in 3 Australians suffer from a brain disorder? The severity of this condition worldwide is faced by millions. And so combating these challenges and making a positive difference in our community and the wider community is Professor Tissa Wijeratne, the co-founder and the co-chair of World Brain Day. Welcome, Professor. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having us, Sioda. Thank you for dedicating this segment for much needed brain health and awareness of brain health related conditions.
Of course. Now, Professor, I see you've joined us today in your lovely suit, but my eye has immediately gone to that badge you're wearing. Is there anything special about that badge you're able to share with us today?
I'm glad that you noticed that. I was wearing it with the same intention. We had a really great project that we really successfully completed in Sri Lanka during summer break. We trained 110 brain health ambassadors that we selected at Kuthalawala Defence University and the university affiliated hospital throughout a week. And those 110 brain health ambassadors who completed the preventive brain health program and who pledged that they would dedicate themselves to promoting preventive brain health were given these badges as the sign of the pledge. So I had to promise the same promise, so I had to wear it, and I have been wearing it proudly since then.
Wow, Professor, that's a remarkable feat. And what did this program involve, training these 110 ambassadors? What did a typical day for them look like?
So throughout that week, from 16th of December to 20th of December, we selected a concept called Life's 10 that we have been reminding Channel 31 viewers through this program regularly. These events, as you can see from the image on the screen, we have been training them on 5 brain health preventive behaviors and 5 risk factor controls. Simple things such as healthy eating, healthy sleeping, physical activity, being the nicest human being that you can be, social inclusion, not smoking, not taking other drugs or too much alcohol, and then controlling risk factors such as body weight, blood pressure, blood sugar, serum cholesterol level or bad fat levels, and the abdominal circumference. Those are the 10 things that we categorize as Life's 10. So throughout this week, we have been teaching them with the help of experts. Say for an example, when we were talking about healthy eating or healthy diet, we had a professor of nutrition teaching them both in English, Sinhalese language, and where needed Tamil language also to these 110 brain health ambassadors who were selected with a competitive process from diverse background. So I'm happy to say that the program, to the best of my knowledge, a world first. I'm not aware of any similar grassroots level activity that has completed anywhere in the world. We have completed it really successfully in Sri Lanka.
That's remarkable, Professor. Congratulations once again. I'm sure it's a pivotal step and a crucial step in the right direction into combating challenges with brain health.
Absolutely. And I told at the audience, which was very well attended, it was supported by Vice Chancellor. The event was really nicely decorated by Sri Lankan new government health minister, who himself is a medical doctor who believe in preventive brain health or preventive health also. I did tell all of them that we were planting a seed that we would like to see grow as a tree and a rainforest for Sri Lanka and then worldwide later on.
100%. Now, you alluded before that this was a grassroots approach. What was the overall experience like? How was the impact seen in the short term with this grassroots approach?
So within the first couple of weeks, what I'm hearing from Sri Lanka is all brain health ambassadors keeping themselves quite active, practicing these Life's 10 by themselves and then promoting those practices among their colleagues, friends and families. I have already seen in social media some of them taking dancing activities in the community to promote physical activity as a one target, as an example. And we also wanted to keep in touch with them, and we are hoping to have bi-monthly hybrid sessions where from Melbourne, Australia, we could create a virtual gathering with them and then at Kothalavala Defence University they can meet physically, face to face, collaborating and learning from one another, and then improving this preventive health campaign. And world is very much in need to promote better brain health and better mental health and good human beings, basically.
Yeah, 100%, Professor. And it sounds like even in the short term, there's so much success. So I feel like your vision and this program implemented in the future is going to only impact the Sri Lankan community and the wider community in such a positive way. With that, I'd like to talk about what your future plans are for future projects in Australia. Do you have anything to share with us and our viewers at home about?
So during the April, May, June period, we normally run a weekend event called Sunshine Neurology Weekend. As you know, I chair the Department of Neurology at Western Health. Our main campus is at Sunshine Hospital. At any given year, we trained anything from 25 to 35 young specialists who go on to develop themselves into different kind of specialists from neurology, cardiology, gastroenterology, psychiatry, etc. And among the physician groups, the most young doctors are quite fearful on the subject that we deal with, the brain and neurology. It's regarded as a sort of difficult specialty. So therefore, this neurology weekend is quite popular among young doctors. But this year, not only we are teaching them the techniques and toolkits to pass their specialist exam by teaching them on good neurological skills and doing practical demonstrations, but they would also have the opportunity to become Australia's first brain health ambassadors. Not only they can pass the exam and not only they can become really good specialists, but they will be good advocates to promote and prevent brain disorders and promote quality brain health. As you alluded to, our viewers, when 1 in 3 of us are having a preventable brain disorder, such as dementia or stroke or chronic migraine or other neurological disorders, when we know that majority of these disorders can be prevented through preventive brain health, that we must practice across lifespan before babies were born, and as they were born, as they grew up during early childhood and then preschool and then teenage years and then universities, and then as we get into middle age and as we get older and do succumb to brain disorders, we still need to practice preventive brain health across lifespan. So I hope that 50 or so young doctors that we hope to pre-select for this neurology weekend, we are going to give them a good time, including a nice dinner on Friday evening.
That sounds
also
enticing, very
and,
enticing.
then the good skills throughout the weekend on preventive brain health and these life strength skills also. And then we hope to expand this program across Asia, Oceania also. One of my other hats is I currently serve as the president of Asian Regional Consortium of Headaches. Headaches impact over 1 billion people worldwide, and majority of these people live in Asia, Oceania, where nearly 2/3 of world population live. And we also have strong links with African continent also. So we are hoping to expand this preventive brain health campaigns across lifespan in these two needy areas, Asia and Africa, where majority of the people live. And the disappointing truth about brain disorders is they impact almost 80% of these disorders impact low to middle income countries, which majority of the countries in Asia and Africa and Asia, Oceania, and also countries like Australia, where the population is quite diverse with regard to cultural and linguistic background when 1 in 3 of us are born in overseas. So therefore, the work that we do does have huge impact here in Australia as well as worldwide.
Now, Professor, when I asked you about your future plans, you used the word hope. I hope this will impact it, but I can say from a different perspective that I know you'll make such a huge difference with these projects that you're doing with the team you're working with. So I'm very excited to hear about what you have next. Thank you so much for joining us and sharing your incredible experience working with Kothalavala Defence University and the affiliated hospitals and your project in Sri Lanka.
Thank you for having us and letting us share this information, and we hope to get all of you involved in this journey because the project is too big for us to do by ourselves.